Hey you guys, I'm back. Doing the video. I know it's been a while. So this video is called Exploitation of Women. And basically I'm gonna be talking about how women are exploited and how it kinda needs to end and stop, and it's just not okay. And I've been kinda sick of it since, 1999, 2000, from when I kinda it was brought to my attention. I saw it. And basically, women are way more exploited than men, I feel, in the entertainment industry. And the three forms or the three formats in which women are exploited are music, movies, and porn. So that's the music industry, the movie industry, and the porn industry. Because women are way more exploited than uh men. Because like a lot of times when people do movies and say it's a woman's flick. You know what I'm saying? You don't see a man out there with his chest out or his butt out or his penis out. They don't sit there and let's write it in the script where they go to a strip club and men are stripping. So you don't see that. But you couldn't see that in any type of movie. Like this is an action movie about about um this is an action movie about like there's a movie I watched called Man Apart. And it was an action movie, and then all of a sudden, out the blue, you kind of see, really, I think at the beginning of the movie, because like on television, when they're showing the commercial on television, they're not going to show all that stuff because you're on primetime television. So when they're showing that commercial on TV, you're not going to um, see those things. And so you don't know until you see the movie that first time and you're in the movie theater. And so right at the beginning, the girl is kind of wearing something that's kind of sheer, and she clearly breast is out, no bra, no nothing. And then there's another time where just out of the blue, after going from one scene, we go straight to the next scene, and she just bam right there on the stripping, and she's when she's naked, and you don't expect to see that. It's like, where's this come from? Like whoa, it's kind of like a shot. Like, wait a minute, because you're a straight woman. The last thing you expect to see in the action movie when it's about revenge for his wife's death is a strip club, And but like if um and he was at that place to get information about something. So he met with this guy. Well, if you watch the movie Set It Off, you know what I'm saying? You didn't really see them like when they went to meet the guy that helped them hook him up with some girls or whatever. They wasn't at a strip. You didn't have to go to a male strip club where you can see male stripping or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And really, in that movie where it was about four women robbing, it was supposed to empower women and all women can do anything a man can do. But then there's that one point where Glenn Tifa's get a character, her girlfriend is sitting there half naked, butt out in the thong a little bit. It's like one piece. It's like, what's going on here? You know what I'm saying? That's exploitation. You know, as far as movies go, it's like that. Like if you watch the movie, you won't know until you end up watching the movie, and the girl's just at a strip club, or you know, my actress is being asked, like, hey, would you mind showing your breasts on camera? We'll pay you X amount for each boob that's shown. You know what I'm saying? And that person is taking that money, but yet you're not standing up for yourself or anybody. And then when the whole hashtag Me Too movement came about, now you want to stand up for women's rights and a woman should be respected. But why didn't you use that moment when they wanted you to do that to stand up? Because you look at this like, hey, a paycheck and I need money and all that type stuff. And it was just crazy. Excuse me. And so it's a lot of times when people, and I don't know if they're, I don't think a lot of times they're in a desperate situation where it's like, oh, I need this money and stuff like that because I'm in a situation. No, because you're constantly turning around, you're in the movie. A lot of times if you choose to spend your money all crazy, but that doesn't mean that, okay, my situation was so bad that this is the only option I have. Stand up for yourself. Yeah, you can be blackballed, but if you're standing up, just like when that person finally stood up about the whole Harvey Weinstein thing, guess what? Everybody else came forward. So other people probably came forward and supported back here and said, yeah, it's not okay to um to kind of exploit me like that in that way. A lot of women are exploited to appear to have a certain look in order to be in order to be an actress in Hollywood. You have to have a certain physique and that certain look. You know, like, oh, if you're going to be the leading his leading lady in an action film next to this man who's supposed to find you, have to look good and look nice and stuff, and everything. And it's all about their appearance. Like if you're not sexy, you're not skinny and sexy, and you can't fit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you don't fit the mold. But who would you determine the mold? Which leads me to the music industry and the exploitation is mostly in rap music because of the lyrics that they use, and then and because of the lyrics that they use, it's like how do you have something like that and then and do a video and doesn't relate to the words? A lot of times they'll be doing a video, they have a song has absolutely nothing to do with that, but women still support it anyway. So um like it's hot, like Nelly's hot in here. In the video, the girls are half naked in thong vessels or whatever. You just see them half naked. Or Cisco came on the thong song, and you got close-up shots of girls' butts, in thongs. It's like some of your fans are females that are straight. You know what I'm saying? A lesbian would be okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Or, but and I think the reason behind it is like they feel that in order to get people's attention and be aware of the song, we have to support women in order for them, because other than that, how would they know about a song? Or the song won't be as successful unless you want somebody that has naked. But at the same time, you're talking about, oh, this rapper, he's such a good rapper, such a good lyricist, his content is so good, he's good. And if his music is so good, he shouldn't have to sit there and exploit women in his music videos. His lyrics and words should be enough to sell his music. But to feel that you have to exploit women enough for your music to sell, there are so many ways you could do a video for hot in here. They could have been in some shorts, regular shorts, and tank top. The shorts that had to be up their butt, you know, and they're cool, with one of those little tank top shirts on. And it's like we sexualize everything in the world. A bathing suit is looked at as lingerie. The girl has a really tight skirt, a man gets turned on. Like you can't really realize stuff about men feeling like without men sexualizing everything. And I just feel like if your music is good, you don't have to support yourself or a woman in order to sell your music. So, and then with from the rap, we kind of go into the R&B artists, the female R&B artists. Um, the best on the rap, it was like a rap artist because he's male. He already is able to. He already has the female fans. He doesn't do much because he's an artist and he has that appearance and he looks good. So a lot of times, okay, how do I get my male fans? Oh, well, let me sit here and have girls have naked in video, do this, whatever. They attract them, and they'll end up hearing the song and know who I am and know about that song, and they'll blow up because they feel it's the only way they can attract female. I mean, it's the only way they can attract male fans is by supporting women. you know. And then when you have female R&B artists that's coming out, usually like after their first two albums, they'll have a certain appearance, and then the record label will be like, oh, okay, let's make her more sexy now. Let's put her on a like some tight jeans or not sure or a tight dress, or let's have her in a bathing suit or in a short skirt or stuff like that to kind of make her feel more sexy and kind of sell that sexy because they feel okay, this is what's gonna make us more money than the other thing. Not even though it did make money. My thing is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. A lot of times people fix things that aren't even broke, you know. And so we sit here and what I'm saying, the person come on with two albums and they're successful, and also you want to change her and have her out there half naked on the beach somewhere. I mean, leaving little to imagination, because you feel that okay, in order to sell records, in order to get the male fans, and unless that woman's a lesbian, you don't get your female fans. Most females aren't like men. If someone comes out with a song, oh, I like her, I like her music. We don't get jealous of female artists, whereas men, they get jealous of a male artist. And so men are like, okay, I gotta figure out how to put these men, because the men ain't gonna like me because they women like me. So that's why they like me. So now I gotta figure out how do I get them to like me and stuff. And I think I'm a threat to whatever. Or let me have some good, what I'm saying, to get them to, so a lot of times women, to get their male fans, they have to like they're being told, hey, you have to be half naked. You know what I'm saying? Then you're doing a sexy song, and then you're dancing in sexual ways and manners, and you know what I'm saying. Sometimes you're even naked, and it's just it's so much, what I'm saying, that the R&B artist feels that she has to do this in order to sell records. Like her music, her talent can't be enough. Even some actors have to sit there and kind of do things that they wouldn't do because they feel that, what I'm saying, their acting is enough, and they won't, and that the only way they'll be seen recognized as an actor is by their physicalities and not their talent and what they're bringing. So, and they're going on to porn. I would say porn probably is the worst because women are degraded, they're devalued. No one takes them seriously. They're a joke. No, so they can't. If you ever go that route and your dream or your goal is to be an actress, it's hard for someone to take you seriously. Or if you want to sing, it's hard for someone to take you seriously because people have these things as porn artists, these female artists who do porn. I mean, female artists, sorry. These females who do porn as like, oh, they're so dizzy, they're so, they kind of in vain, and they probably wouldn't want to. When we look at certain people, especially when they have the fake boobs and they're used to the good life, have all that money and don't have to look. So you think that, oh, they're not gonna want to lift a finger or whatever like that, and they're just gonna be whatever. And all you did was lay on your back and let random dudes have sex with you to make a few dollars, and then put you in all these crazy positions and degrade you, devalue. And it's just sad that women feel that in order to make it in life, in order to pay their bills, they have to allow men to do a whole bunch of crazy things to them. Because you devalue women, you degrade a woman, you want her in all these positions, you want her doing things that just don't respect her as a woman. And that's where men get the ideas of not respecting a woman in the bedroom. Because in porn, there's no respect. And then we're exploited because you don't see a man in a whole bunch of positions. You don't see a man, um, you know, private parts. It's more so for a man. You know what I'm saying? Because a man senses, but if a man, but most men watch porn. A man's not watching porn to see another man. He's watching porn because he wants to see that woman naked. You know what I'm saying? He ain't, a straight man's not into see another man's dick or penis. Okay, so he's not into seeing that. He's seeing that woman. So she's being exploited in all kinds of ways. And then you have a lot of, you know, young girls who are being trafficked. So a lot of times they're being trafficked, and a lot of times they are forced to do porn. And so you don't even know that you're looking at a 14 or 15-year-old girl being raped by a grown man because they know how to dollar military law. They're older and they're not. To at least make law they're 17 or 18. And you're sitting here jacking off to a 17-year-old being raped, and you don't know she's being raped um you don't know that's a teenager, you know um that's been going through. So a lot of times when women, when you got, I mean, even women as well, when you got teenage girls or grown women being kidnapped and stuff, and you can't find their bodies, there's no signs of any evidence of it whatsoever. A lot of them being trafficked. It's not just in four countries, in America as well. A lot of them are taken out of America and taken to other countries, and a lot of them are forced to prostitute on the streets and stuff. And you don't know how that person got there. You know what I'm saying? That is someone's daughter. Even though she's a grown woman, she's an adult, that is someone's daughter that's being a great, and you have children. And would you want someone looking at your child like that or daughter like that? And stuff, and probably not. Because you just put yourself, well, if I have children and I have a daughter, I don't want somebody seeing my daughter like that. I don't want, my daughter to be treated that way, being disrespected. I cannot stand the exploitation of women. This has been bothering me since like the end of 1999. I want to say by around the beginning of 2000. So by now, because that's when videos were kind of really popular. Like you could sit there on Saturday, or just like we'd be out of school. They were doing they would play videos, so you know who the artist was and stuff. It just seems like Rap, it was more, you kind of noticed it rap first, and you didn't realize that women were being exploited. You didn't realize that female artists were being exploited as well, because they were out there having their to kind of sit and think about, like I just did. And I've been thinking about it for a couple of days. I was like, I said, well, female artists, when they come out and drop a song, they're being exploited, you know, because their whole image is being changed to be half naked, to be like the current person that's out, you know. Like, the only person I can think of that wasn't out there half naked like that in terms of music performing was Whitney Houston and TLC. Because it would have been a little bit, even if they wore something sexy, they weren't out there. They didn't have like booty shorts on. They didn't have, you know what I'm saying? It was like classy and respect. Majority of the time, they got the big saggy pants when they first came out. And then they kind of brushed his foot a little, but it wasn't over the top. It wasn't like how you see Beyonce, where you damn near in the thong and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. And it's like, and it's really, they're not vulgar, you know, with their music. So because the music's not vulgar, but they want people to, hey, we're adults now, and it's how they look, and they're sexy, but it's more of a subtle sex. It wasn't, you know, hey, we gotta walk around and have naked to sell. They didn't do that. You know, a lot of videos were done in taste, even like Creep and Digger. All the videos were done in taste. They weren't out there. They were like, they all had on pants and they had like a tank top on. They didn't have on like a little short miniskirt in the video, and it wasn't like that. You know, so all the stuff was classy, and they still look beautiful, and you saw the sexy in the move. I mean, the video. You know, you still kind of, but it wasn't over. It wasn't like and like already they weren't exploited. They was like, hey, look, we're not going to. That's not us. That's not who we are. They fought for their image. You know what I'm saying? I feel a lot of female artists could fight for their image. You know, like Mary J. Blige, you know, she's never really, you know what I'm saying? She never did that. Like, she was who she was. You know what I'm saying? She like, this is me. I'm going to be me. She didn't do this. She didn't say that, oh, let me be half naked. That wasn't her. Fight for who you are. Like, who are you? Pink fought for who she is. She's like, no, I'm not going to be the next such or whatever. I'm going to be me. A lot of people want to try to change you, make you the next whatever, instead of you being you. And so I'm just frustrated because we don't realize how often where the exploitation is. Sometimes we forget that. Well, hey, even actresses, you know, are exploited when they need to appear a certain way in a movie or show a particular part of their body, breast or vagina, and men are never asked to show their butt or their penis. They never, hey, or stand their neck, or we're gonna pay you. It's usually like a top part, and a man's chest is something you see all the time. So that's not considered uh, a genital area. That's not his genitals, because that's something you see all the time. A man's at the beach, you're gonna see his chest. You're not gonna see a man's penis or butt. You know, that's not because men don't have, so that's why they walk away because they don't have breasts. We cannot. And stuff, but it's always us being explored. It's always our body parts, our breasts, our vagina that's being shown in movies because they feel, oh, nobody wants to see a man naked. Yeah, we do. You know what I'm saying? Why isn't Wilson naked or Denzel or anybody? Why aren't they showing their body parts in the movie? You know, I just feel it's wrong to exploit us more because you care more about making the males happy. But yet, when if a male was the lead of a movie, you're not willing to sit there, hey, oh, we want to make the females happy, so hey, concentrate your chest a little bit, or be in, or do a shower scene where you're in the shower and you're naked and you kind of see the water run down. You get a little. We don't get that a lot. You don't sit there in every movie a male actor is in. He's showing some part of his body. But 9 times out of 10, you're gonna see a woman half naked in a male movie though. But if a woman's doing a movie, you're not gonna see a man half naked. Like even it was a movie I believe it was a proposal with Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds, and it was her little party, and they took her to the strip club. He wasn't naked. All you saw was his chest. You didn't see penis or butt or whatever, because they want to keep PG-13 or whatever like that. And so it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I sometimes I like, well, how come they didn't think to do a man that way? I think if men were going to movies that had doing it, every time I turn around, they constantly kept on seeing a man's penis, they will understand. At first, you see a tired seeing a woman half naked. You know what I'm saying? If you saw they had go through what we went through, you'd be tired seeing a man half naked with his penis out, sitting on screen all the time. You know, if you're a straight man, you don't watch porn because you want to see that man's dick. You want to see a woman being screwed a certain way to get turned on. And so you're not, unless you're gay, you're not watching for another man. So, it's just exploitation. And it's frustrating. It's like I wish women would stand up for themselves, just like women, just like when men are taking advantage of their celebrity status to get all these women throwing themselves at them, and these women are not respecting themselves enough. So like, my health way more important to sleep with somebody that I don't know just because of his name, who he is, or because he might have money. And then you expect sympathy or pity, but you made a choice to sit here. You knew you didn't know that man. You know what he had. Why would you love somebody that you don't know and you don't know what they have? Why? And then I expect somebody to feel bad for you. I can't. You know what I'm saying? You have to respect yourself and enough to care more about your health and just lay with somebody. In order to do that, you have to have value. You have to know your value and know your worth and know that you're worth something. And a lot of people don't know that they are worth something. So, to me, I feel exploitation of women being exploited needs to stop it in today. As I've always said in all my videos, this is about change and changing the world and changing people's mindset and their thinking and what they see and how they do things. Just change. Leaving a mark in the world that cannot be erased. So please, let's work on changing and fighting for our respect as women and be taken seriously and to be respected as women. So that's all I have to say about that. I hope I can get a couple people in the bandwagon with me to go out there and share this video. As I said before, I have a lot of views up there. If there's a video that I did and you like, take that video and share it with family and friends, and tell them why you like the video, why it's inspiring, why it's motivating, and the wisdom knowledge you get from it. Tell them why. You know what I'm saying? Let them know where they can go. They can go to my YouTube channel. It's my name, Alicia, Alysha. Last name Yancey, Yancey. That's my YouTube channel. So far, I have about 15, 16 videos there. And just go check it out and be moved and inspired. And hopefully this will turn into future speaking engagements where I can speak in an area near you and kind of work on that and get that going. I would love to go and speak in your area in person on whatever topic. Just let me know what the topic is. Kind of let me know about 2 weeks in advance so I can kind of prepare myself and make myself available for that day, before anything else is already planned. Before, say, just kind of call 2 weeks in advance to see what I have available or open to speak in your area, at a school, college, an event, church, anything. Just, but I'll give you information about bookings um, on my Instagram and Twitter page. Good night. God bless you. More videos coming soon. God bless.